Beneath the emerald glow of St. Patrick's Day, Fortune's whim danced around the field, bestowing its favor upon the fire. In the 11th hour, as hope hung by a thread, a flicker of luck transformed into a blaze of glory. With a thunderous strike that defied reason, the ball found its mark, sending ripples of astonishment through the crowd. In that fleeting moment, amidst the cheers and disbelief, it was not just the victory that graced the fire, but the whispers of luck, weaving a tale of triumph etched in the golden hues of St. Patrick's Day. And today, I want to talk to you about it. You're watching Firewatch FC. And before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe on this video. As you can see, this is a brand new YouTube channel, so every like and subscription helps out a lot. Thank you so much. And now with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. And you guys know how this works already. It's going to be green boxes for good performances and red boxes with bad ones. And with a 4-3 win for the Fire, we have 3 green boxes and just the 1 red box. And the first green box for today, it has to go to Hugo Kuipers. Chicago's long-awaited DP number 9 finally got his first goal of the season. Hugo the Juice Kuipers has arrived. For center forwards, there's only one thing that we really ask of them, and that's just to get goals. And in this match at home, he delivered. That goal that he scored was due to him keeping his composure in a very hectic box. And my favorite part is that he unselfishly went straight to the halfway line and chose not to celebrate his first goal with the team because he knew that there was more work to be done. There's only 10 men on the other side of the field, and we have 6 minutes of stoppage time left to do something special. We got the equalizer, but we need to go for the win. I love that mentality because it paid off. Within those 6 minutes of stoppage time left, we got the 4th goal, giving us a win. And seeing the entire team celebrate afterwards was the most magical thing I've ever seen in this team. This game will definitely be remembered for years to come. And while we're talking about goal scorers, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Haile Selassie. He got the goal that got the Fire back into the game. What I love about Haile Selassie is that he never stops giving up. And when you're down 2-0, that's exactly what you need. Although it was a great goal, I kind of hesitate giving him a green box because that can-do attitude that he has also gets him in trouble when he tries to dribble through defenders. Don't get me wrong, I love that he goes for it and tries to go through defenders, but I feel like he kind of does a little bit too much. Unfortunately, I don't think he really has the skill to be doing that. That doesn't mean that he won't eventually get that skill. Every time that you try to go through defenders, you're risking losing possession. And that could be way worse than just passing the ball back. But the times that he does actually go through the defenders, it's honestly amazing to watch. So I don't know what the right decision is there. I like that he does it, but at the same time, I don't like it when he loses the ball. But either way, you're doing great. Keep getting goals. I'm just talking just to talk at this point. And now, unfortunately, I have to give out a red box to a player, and that red box for today has a Shaqiri-shaped hole in it. Shaqiri, this red box is for you. With Shaqiri, it's just more of the same. It's more incomplete crosses, more incomplete long balls, lack of involvement, and lack of defensive effort. In my preview of this match, I mentioned that if he's not doing a good job, he needs to get subbed. And for the most part, I think that's what Klopas did, but I kind of wish that he was a halftime sub. At this point, I think the team has a lot more quality when he's off the pitch. Also, something that I've noticed throughout the years of Shaqiri being in the Fire is that the rest of the team doesn't really get along with him. And you see that mostly with Shaqiri and Guti. And look, I'm not a body language expert or anything, okay? But just the vibe that I get off of those two, it looks like Guti isn't really free to do whatever he wants, and Shaqiri almost kind of suffocates what Guti can do. For a player that's not doing much out in the field, he takes up a lot of space that Guti doesn't really feel confident enough to take when Shaqiri's out in the field. And for the rest of the team, I think Shaqiri kind of drags them down a little bit. Maybe it's that European mindset where you always have to think negatively all the time, because once he got off the field, I felt some optimism right away. You look at how Acosta kind of plugs right into the rest of the team, and Brian is actually able to talk to everyone afterwards. It really feels like the team doesn't really need Shaqiri in any aspect at this point. Not through performance, not through leadership, not through goals. So personally, I think we should just leave him on the bench. In my eyes, Shaqiri should no longer be a starter. And that might sound crazy, but there's nothing stopping him from being like a super sub or something. If you remember with Gareth Bale, they had him on the bench a few times, and he just came in late in the game to see if he could do something. And I think that's the role that Shaqiri has to play from now on. Or if Klopas can't do it because his boss tells him something, or maybe it's something in his contract, then fine, let him start, but sub him at halftime or sooner if you can. because he's just a walking liability now. And there were two other players that I thought probably deserved the red box, but I didn't want to be overly negative on a win. So I opted to just give them a call out. And that call out is going to go to Gasper and Salquez. I'm not blaming them completely for those penalties, but they definitely need to be smarter the way that they interact with other players inside the box. Like with Salquez, I get it, you're used to playing in Europe, but we play in CONCACAF. You need to get up to speed on the art of shithousery. And besides that blunder, I kind of felt that he was inactive for the most part, which is unfortunate because I thought he did really good against the Crew. And for Gaspar, you just need more special awareness, buddy. Put those arms behind you and make sure no one is running up to you while you're trying to do stuff, especially when you know that there's a player behind you. And for the rest of the match, Gaspar kind of kept fouling other players. I didn't think he did as bad as his debut, but it definitely wasn't good enough today. But to switch it back to a more positive spin on this video, I want to give a shout out to Aragoni. I really love what he's doing on that right side. I haven't really talked about him in my previous videos because I was just too annoyed at everyone else, but I think he's doing a great job. I think when he's defending, he's doing a great job. I love that he didn't let himself get pushed around by Cocaro. And I love that he goes for goals when he gets the chance. Like on the 72nd minute, he launched that missile. Unfortunately, it got blocked by the goalkeeper, but that shot got me really excited. And another shout out to Turan. He got subbed in at halftime and was ready for anything. I mean, that slide tackle, I missed you so much. And then later in the game, you came in with a flying knee to clear the ball. And on top of that, you got an assist on your season debut? I'm so glad you're back. I can't believe that I was saying all that nonsense about you not being ready. You're perfectly ready, more than capable. I'm glad you're back. And we're not done because we still have 2 more green boxes to hand out. And one of them is gonna go to Acosta. This one is obvious, especially when you have a direct comparison with Shaqiri. Acosta is everything that Shaqiri isn't for the Fire. He's always touching the ball. In this game, he totaled over 100 touches. That's what I want to see from my midfielders. He also does a great job at defending. He had 4 interceptions and 5 out of 8 duels won. He got a near 50% success rate on crosses and long balls. And even better, he got 20 passes in the attacking third. Shaqiri only got 4. When the 2 initial penalties were first given out, Acosta was defending his team. He was out there talking to the ref, talking to Cocaro, really giving the attitude that's really needed. This man fights for his club. No matter what jersey he's wearing, he's fighting for that crest. And he also got the hockey assist for Kuiper's goal. And if that wasn't enough, he got the winning goal, the buzzer beater. I swear, he must have been wearing green underwear or something because, oh my God, that was the most amazing, lucky goal I've ever seen. And on top of that, he gave Brady his first assist. Acosta was clearly the man of the match, and for that, of course he gets a green box. And while we're talking about midfielders, I want to give a quick shout out to Herbers. Although he didn't have any goal contributions this game, I think he's doing great. This season, he's really turned himself into the perfect box-to-box midfielder. So I really hope we keep him on the field because he's doing great things this season. And my final green box is going to go to both Brady and Gutierrez. The reason why they're both in the same box is because they both have the exact same quality that gave him this box in the first place. If we start with Brady, in this game, I thought that he was a real leader in the back line. When we had defenders struggle against Cocaro's shithousery, Brady showed his unwavering will. I know that he didn't save those penalties, but his confidence stayed strong regardless, and he refused to be intimidated afterwards. Multiple times, there were long balls towards Cocaro, and it was up to Brady to go on a head-to-head foot race. And every single time, he went straight for the ball, never hesitated. And I think that really helped the backline kind of understand what Cocaro was. He's just an opportunist. In terms of skills, he's not that good, but he's good at getting into your head. Brady showed that he was just a guy. And after that, I think the defense did a whole lot better. Then, Guti showed the same thing in the front line. Guti could have given the ball to Kuipers, to Acosta, or hell, give it to Herbers. But no, he took it himself. And when he made the penalty, he picked up that ball and ran straight to the half line, placed it down, and was ready to go again. With that little act, he showed that he wasn't done yet, and that the team wasn't done. Through their unwavering determination and play, they have not only kept this team alive, but have also reignited the passion and hope of the supporters. As we witness their shining example on the field, they let us remember that true leaders aren't just defined by victories, but by their ability to uplift and unite in the face of adversity. Guti and Brady are the North Star of Chicago. They illuminate the path forward with their indomitable spirit and unwavering resolve. And for being the hope of Chicago, they need to get a green box. you.